At the top of the key, that's a lace. My career about to take off flight mode. You don't like where we're headed? What you sitting on my flight for, huh? Yeah, they said wait until your time comes. Nope, time's up. You put in the album, got you thinking it's your birthday. Woo! Yeah, I'm full of surprises. A lot of pressure on the record, so you know I'm making diamonds. Tell me, how would you define this? You witnessing the finest.
Now from Citi Field, here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Batting third, second base.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
So now Carlos Santana. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking at his career totals, Santana has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. The Phillies leave a couple. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 7.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Reyes.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Franco takes it in. Throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Third baseman.
Next for the Mets, T.J. Rivera. Has a look, now the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Reyes leads off second with nobody out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time for the first down. For the moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Fleabag?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Michael Conforto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Hoskins is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets strand one, and this is still a nothing. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Franco.
Now here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Bare-handed by Cabrera. He's out.
Batting 7, catcher.
Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Batting 8, shortstop.
Ready now, J.P. Crawford. First pitch on its way. Skied down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, Vince Velasquez. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes on the move. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Conforto coasts under it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Conforto is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line. Just how they draw it up.
And it's 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Herrera moving in. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rhys Hoskins. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Hoskins aboard here at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rivera over to his left. 1 out.
Third baseman
Digging in now for
7,
Philadelphia, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Bruce coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The relay. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Vince Velasquez. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. 1 run is scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 1 run on 4 base hits. No errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets nothing. So here's the Mets pitcher, Seth Lugo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Seth Lugo.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
That's shortstop, number 7.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez Gloves it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? T.J. Rivera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
That's grown man strength right there, able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painful. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. So far, 0 for 1.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Herrera on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jay Bruce looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Bruce is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Alfaro has it, and he makes the throw to first. Bruce is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, number 23.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 7.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Hit hard to third, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hoskins on at first, nobody out. This is in the air to left field. Oh, and he botches it.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
In now, Michael Franco. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in once again, J.P. Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Phillies leave a couple. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Next for the Mets, Travis d'Arnaud. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now
he put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strike.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Jason Vargas is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jason Vargas.
Vince Velasquez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, center
Here's
fielder.
the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick.
Digging in, Nick Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch on the way. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that brings up the catcher, T.J. Rivera. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line towards center field. Oh, and this goes right past him. He threw first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. they're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Trevor Rosenthal will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Conforto on third with 2 out. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Little flare out to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. 3 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Back up the middle, reined in. Step on the bag for 1. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of it. Ready once again, Jay Bruce will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The 1-1 home. Ground, and that is off the first base bag. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to, but good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find a hole.
Bruce gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Bruce, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Smoke third. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. On to first, and even after the bobble, it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Riding in once again, Maikel Franco. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
I got the count 0-2.
In the dirt here, some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready for another chance? J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Tapped up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike one. Franco, base runner at first with 1 out. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Rosenthal.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Trevor Rosenthal. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Franco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Grounded back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple of weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. Tapper up the line. Throw on to first is in time. The Phillies are. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd. 1-1. Popped him up. Santana on the move. He's got it one away. Wilmer Flores move out into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher Vargas.
Wilmer Flores.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The shortstop.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jose Reyes. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Rosenthal's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Grounded to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside for the remainder of baseball on the show. Jerry Blevins enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for Philadelphia, right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. He's down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And that brings up the catcher, T.J. Rivera. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Low and away with it here as he can't find the plate. 3-0. Michael Conforto will be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The left fielder, number 30.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Pat Neshek comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Last time through was a base hit. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
A pause and the 0-2. And another foul ball. Rivera on second. Cespedes at first. 1 gone. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Adrian now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes, and there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. The runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Asdrubal Cabrera is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The Mets down to their final strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Cespedes at second. Frazier at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Phillies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Vince Velasquez earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight.